play-ins at Worlds are like really stressful if you're coming from like a major region, because you are basically people expect you to do well and make it out, and that's why it's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on you. So starting in the group stage for sure feels way better.
Hi everyone, this is Tom reporting from the LEC Summer Split, and with me here is Humanoid, the mid laner of Mad Lions, who just won their game very convincingly against Rogue, a 3-0 series. I don't think many people expect that. Humanoid, did you expect that heading into the series?
I mean, I expected to win. I didn't really expect the 3-0. I thought it would be more of a 3-1, 3-2. But yeah, I didn't expect us to lose, so that's, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think you don't head into a series expecting to lose, but after what you saw from Rogue against Misfits, which they played last week, what was your read on the team?
I mean, the read on Rogue is always the same, basically, that they are not really good past like 20 minutes, so that's where you can win a lot of games, and which we see this series and which we saw also in the finals last split. So that's usually our rate and doesn't really change that much.
Yeah, and did you specifically draft towards this as well? We did see, obviously, the Rise, which is a champion that comes online later as well for you. Was that the plan heading into it?
I mean, not necessarily. I think Rice is more of a early game pick, to be honest, depending on draft, since you get outscaled by Oriana a lot, but in the early game you can make a lot of stuff happen. So, I mean, in this series, first two games we drafted a lot of early game, and third game we had scaling, but I think against Rogue, if you don't get stumped in the early game, you're probably gonna win, even though the second game was a bit longer than it should have been, and we threw a lot. I think that was pretty good strategy.
Yeah, we did see that second game especially to take a very long time, and it looked for a while that Rogue was going to win. So can you walk me through that game specifically and what the communications were like for you in order to climb back into that game?
Yeah, so I think the third game we were in a really winning position. We had like two Drakes pretty early on, and the third one was spawning, and then we really messed up one play. We died, and they got the Drake from that, and once they get the Drake, they can have like 5 more minutes to scale basically. So then it gets a bit hard, and yeah, once it gets to super late game, we should be losing with this comp, but I'm not even sure what happened. Somehow we won.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
Well, the result is there for you guys yet again, and I wanted to ask, like, after that series ended, did you realize at all, okay, wow, we actually won this quickly, or were you guys just the same goofy old as usual?
I mean, I think we were just the same as usual. I think this series could have easily gone more games, since the second and the third game were like really close and it could have gone either way. So like winning 3-0, winning 3-2 is not really that much of a difference, but yeah, it feels good.
Right. Well, with this victory, you automatically already qualify for the World's group stage, meaning you don't have to go through play-ins again this year. Which I'm not sure if that's a relief, given how last year went. But is that something you actually think about? Okay, we actually already start in group stage now.
Yeah, I mean, at least we can't drop out from planes this year, so that's an advantage, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I think planes at Worlds are like really stressful if you're coming from like a major region, because you are basically people expect you to do well and make it out, and that's why it's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on you. So starting in the group stage for sure feels way better.
All right. Well, one more thing about that World thing. I'm not sure if you've actually watched LPL, LCK, if you keep an eye on those actively, but today, especially, FPX looked very scary. Doinb was really popping off. Not sure if you want to face him, but are there any opponents in particular that you think, okay, we went to MSI, maybe they missed out there, or maybe you want a rematch against those on the international stage?
Yeah, I think FPX is just looking like the best team in the world right now, and it will be a lot of fun to play against them, I guess. They look really strong, and yeah, they just somehow managed to win every single game in 5 minutes, and yeah, they are really good.
All right, bringing it back to the LEC to round it up. You're heading into the finals. In the lower bracket, it's going to be Rogue against either G2 or Fnatic. Who do you expect to face in the finals?
I think in the finals it's gonna be G2. Could be Rogue as well. I think G2 is gonna win tomorrow, and then the series against Rogue will be pretty close between them. But I would predict that G2 is gonna be better.
Okay, and why do you think that G2 will take it against Rogue? Is it for similar reasons that you won so dominantly against Rogue?
I think they're just better in the mid game than they're just better in the mid game than Rogue, and yeah, unless they massively improve from like this week's series, then I think they should have the edge.
All right. Well, thank you very much again, Humanoid, for joining. Congrats as well. Again, thank you everybody for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.